Welcome back to the program. $60 million dedicated to coastal protection projects announced by Governor Bobby Jindal today. And of course, over at that, I guess you would call it meeting per se, where he announced this, Charlotte Randolph, Michelle Claudet, and John Young were all there. John Young is the parish president of Jefferson Parish. And I would like to say, Jason, our producer, just told me that we probably will have time to take a couple of calls. So first, we're going to go to these parish presidents, listen to what they had to say, their reaction to Governor Jindal's announcement today. And if you would like to call and you have a reaction, you could call in at 879-1231. That's 879-1231, and get on the line now so that you can get your voice heard. But first, we're going to go to Charlotte Randall, parish president of Lafourche Parish. She's going to tell us a little bit about what she thought today of Governor Jindal's announcement.
Governor, welcome to Lafourche Parish, and thank you so much for being a champion for coastal restoration here in Lafourche and all along the coast of Louisiana. This is a very significant step. It's been part of our long-term plan to introduce additional water into Bayou Lafourche for all the benefits it provides to us. So at this point in time, we are looking at almost $45 million being spent on a vital artery here in Lafourche Parish that will provide a secure means of drinking water for the 300,000 residents who rely on it, as well as an opportunity to bring fresh water into our marshes and to bring nutrients into those marshes as well, in order that they may build and protect us in the future. Thank you again, Governor, and the coastal staff for making these funds available to Lafourche Parish and to Bayou Lafourche. Thank you.
So that was Charlotte Randolph as she spoke in her response to Governor Jindal's announcement of the $60 million. And of course, Lafourche Parish is certainly going to benefit from the dredging that's going to happen over in Bayou Lafourche. Next, we are going to hear from Michelle Claudet, parish president of Terrebonne Parish. She's going to talk a little bit about the benefits that this is going to have for Terrebonne Parish and a little bit about his response to Governor Jindal's announcement today. Michelle Claudet.
Thank you, Garrett, for their leadership in this area. Today's announcement sends a strong statement to the residents and the businesses of Terrebonne Parish that this administration in our state and our local leaders all understand the coastal challenges that we face and are willing to propose solutions. We all know in Terrebonne the absolute necessity of our Marganza to the Gulf project, and we appreciate the work that Reggie Dupre and the entire levee district has done in moving that project forward. But we also know that if we're ever going to do anything to stop coastal deterioration and potentially get where we are building coast, it's got to be coming from settlement from the Atchafalaya, and today is a very necessary first step. I want to thank the governor and Garrett again for their leadership in this area, all of our state legislators, and particularly Chairman Gordon Dove of the Natural Resources Committee for assistance in moving our projects in Terrebonne forward. Truly, any coastal parish understands the necessity of these projects. Thank you again, Governor. We thank you for coming. Thanks.
So that was Parish President number 2. That was Michelle Claudet from here in Terrebonne Parish. Now you will hear from John Young. John Young is the Parish President of Jefferson, and of course, this affects St. Bernard. You know, you had Billy Nungesser who was there. You also had the Parish President of, Nungesser is from Plaquemine, but St. Bernard Tefaro was there. You also have Jefferson Parish that is affected, and we were very fortunate while our camera was there. John Young went to the podium. Let's listen to what John Young had to say.
Young, President of Jefferson Parish. I want to thank the President, faculty, and staff of Nichols for hosting us here today. A lot of Jefferson Parish residents are graduates of Nichols, and the campus looks beautiful. You've done a great job. I want to thank my colleague and host, Parish President Charlotte Randolph, for being the host here today. And I want to thank the Governor and Garrett Graves and the rest of his staff for taking these bold, innovative steps. We don't have the luxury of time. And during the BP oil disaster, I used to say that when BP said tomorrow, they didn't necessarily mean tomorrow. They just meant not today. Well, with the governor, he leads today, and they don't wait for tomorrow. They don't wait for the federal government. We do not have the luxury of time, and I want to commend the governor and his staff for doing this, not only for the projects that are going to be done in Jefferson Parish, but indeed in Terrebonne, Lafourche, St. Bernard, and the entire coast, because One thing the BP oil disaster did is brought us all together and realized we're all united in defending the Louisiana coast. And again, this is not just a Louisiana issue. This is a national issue. And we need to continue to drive that point home because we do need the assistance of the federal government, but the governor's not waiting. He's leading us as the quarterback in putting money, Louisiana money, into these vital projects. But at the end of the day, to really make an impact, we're going to need BP to do what they said they're going to do, make it right. And we need the federal government to step up to the plate. Because again, we produce 60% of the natural oil and gas consumed in the United States, and we produce 60% of the fisheries that are consumed in the United States. So it's not only protecting our way of life and quality of life here in Louisiana, but protecting the quality of life for the rest of the United States citizens, the United States of America. So, Governor, thank you again for your leadership. We will stand with you and behind you, and we'll move forward to protect the coast of Louisiana for future generations to come. Thank you all for being here today.
That was John Young, Parish President of Jefferson Parish. If you have a reaction, you could give us a call at 879-1231. Again, $60 million going to our area, and that is in relation to coastal restoration and such. 6 different key points that it is going to. If you feel that it might not be going to the right area, maybe you could call in and let us know. If everything's good, we won't hear from you, and that's sometimes a good thing also when everything is going well, and certainly this is a good thing. Can't be anything bad about this. We're going to take another commercial break. When we get back from the commercial break, we'll hear final remarks from Governor Bobby Jindal, and we'll open the lines. I see a couple of lines are already lit up. 879-1231. We'll be back after these messages.